Hey, what is going on, guys? So today I'll be giving you guys a deck profile through Dueling Network, and this deck profile is going to be on an Exodia Quasar deck. So if you guys have never been on Olympio's channel before, he's actually a YouTuber that I am subscribed to. He has plenty of videos on his Exodia Quasar deck. It's actually some of the most watched videos he has on this channel. He has a bunch of different deck profiles and even a duel video as well, so definitely feel free to check that out if you get the chance. But today I'll be giving you my deck profile on the build. Basically, the whole deck is geared around playing a bunch of vanilla monsters that you see that you can use with a bunch of draw cards. And then since Formula Synchron is at free, you're basically using the ability to Synchro Summon Formula Synchron and TG Hyper Librarian as a draw engine. And since you are Synchro Summoning those cards, you also then have the ability to go into Shooting Quasar Dragon, which is a pretty nice backup plan, I would say, if you're not able to pull off the Exodia win condition. So let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile. Starting off with the monsters, we of course have the 5 pieces of Exodia. Then we have the free Flamville Guard, which is a level 1 tuner that is also a Cards of Constance target. Then we have the 2 Galaxy Serpent, a level 2 tuner that is also a Cards of Constance target. Then for the final monster, we have the 2 Soggy the Dark Clown, which is a target for White Elephant's Gift and Wonder Wand. And it being level 3 helps us go into our TG Hyper Librarian plays. Then for spells, we have the free Enchanted Infinity Room. This lets us pay 800 life points to pick up the top 4 cards of our deck. Then Special Summon to our side of the field any level 3 or lower monsters we pick up. Normal monsters, of course. So that's pretty much everything in our deck aside from the Exodia head. So just very useful for getting monsters on board that we can use with our draw cards and also for our Synchro Summons. And it's not once per turn either, so we can actually use up to 3 of these in a turn, which is really, really awesome. Then we have the free Tri-White. Lets us target 3 level 2 or lower normal monsters in our graveyard and Subtle Summon them from the graveyard. So it's just useful for being able to just continually Synchro Summon to get our draw engine going. The free Silent Doom lets us Subtle Summon a normal monster from the graveyard. The free Cards of Constance lets us pitch our Flamville Guard and Galaxy Serpent to draw 2 cards. White Elephant's Gift we can use with any of our normal monsters. That's anything other than Exodia, the Exodia head. We can send it to the graveyard from the field to draw 2 cards. Wonder Wand, we can equip it to any of our spellcasters, so any of our 5 Exodia pieces and the 2 Soggy the Dark Clown, and then we can send both to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. The free Upstart Goblin, of course, getting another card and making it a 37 card deck. The 2 Dark Factory of Mass Production, this is useful because you'll be using your Exodia pieces for your draw engines and also for your Synchro Summons as well. So Dark Factory of Mass Production allows you to be able to recover, having 2 allows you to be able to recover your 4 vanilla Exodia pieces to be able to pull off the win condition. Then we have the 2 or Arthal. If we control a level 1 monster, which we have 7 in the deck in total with the 4 limbs and the 3 Flamville Guard, we can add another level 1 monster from our deck to our hand. So it lets us add Exodia for the win condition or for use with our draw engines, or even Flamville Guard for Synchro Summoning and also for, say, Cards of Consonance. So War Arthal is very good for getting a monster that we need in our hand. The 1 hand destruction for more draw power and also for getting dead cards out of our hand that we can use for Tri-White and Silent Doom and even Soul Charge. The 1 day apiece. Then finally the 1 Soul Charge, which of course if you summon Quasar, you can just Soul Charge all the monsters you use for Quasar back to make the second Quasar, which is why, as you'll see, I do run the 2 Quasar in the extra deck. No real need to go into the side deck since this is more of a casual fun deck that you really shouldn't take to like a big event or anything, so just go ahead and go to the extra deck here. So of course, as I said, we do run the 2 Quasar Dragon since we do have the ability to make 2. The 1 Shooting Star Dragon since we can summon it off of Quasar when it leaves the field. The 1 Star Eater, which is makeable in the deck and very powerful, but not something you go into that often. The 1 Black Rose, which is easily makeable on the opponent's turn through Formula Synchron and another level 5, and it's useful for just blowing up the opponent's board if we do need it. The 1 TG Hyper Librarian for its obvious draw engine effect. The 1 Armades, and then Samsara for the other level 5s. Samsara is useful because when it's sent to the graveyard by battle or card effect, we can Special Summon any monster from either player's graveyard, so it gives us the ability to recycle any of our monsters from our deck back to use for our draw engine and use for future Synchro Summons as well, and is a nice 2600 wall as well. The free Formula Synchron, for obvious reasons, just a crazy draw engine that the free formula gives us. The 1 Herald of the Arclight, since we can go into level 4s and we can just negate effects. The 1 Battlemon, If it is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, we can target a level 4 or lower monster in our graveyard and special summon it, so again helps us recover our plays. The one Mistborg Klausless, since we can go into freeze if we need to. And finally, for rank 1, we have the one Slacker Magician, which is good to sit on if you have nothing else to go into. So that is it for the Exodia Quasar deck profile, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video if you did, and also feel free to subscribe as well. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comment section below, and also what you think about these Dueling Network profiles. Do you like these better than the in real life profiles? Definitely like to know all that in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Now we'll catch you guys next time.